Previously on the live stream. Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. This is the fourth of 4 live streams that I've done over the last few days, and today we're going to talk about my path to becoming a Twitch affiliate. So, Amsonic is here, Nick is in the chat on Twitch. Good to see you, Nick. Says good morning. I'll pull up my graphics here. These are the 4 streams that I've done over the last few days. First, I did my first gaming stream on Friday. I took this transmitter outside on Saturday. Yesterday, we did a filmmaking game show. And then today, I want to talk about becoming a Twitch affiliate. I see Kevin Hawthorne is here on YouTube. Good to see you here. So one of the things I'm new to Twitch. I've been here for a month. And there's a lot of features I want to try out, and many of them are tied to becoming a Twitch affiliate. And so I want to show you the requirements for becoming a Twitch affiliate. And the interesting thing about this is it's delayed. Let me refresh my let me refresh my own page here and see what it tells me. Yeah, it's still showing the same thing you're seeing on screen, that I've streamed on 5 of 7 days. I'm actually up to 6. And then today will be number 7. And I presumably, I guess I did 7.25 hours over these last few streams. So today, just doing 45 more minutes should get me to 8 hours. Actually, I may already be over that. That may be an old piece of information. Also, I think I'm at 70 followers now, not 55. So all of this stuff is delayed, but you're supposed to hit all of these requirements in a 30-day period to become an affiliate. And we'll talk in a moment about what that means and what you get. But I just want to show you that I think as of right now, I'm probably at all of these or 3 of these. I'll show you the number of streams I've done over the last month. And the reason I'm doing these 4 in a row, because as you can see, I've done pretty much a weekly stream over the last few weeks. And this is a 30-day period. So one of the reasons I'm doing this 4 streamathon right now. Hi, Eric. I see you on Twitch. Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you, Yellow Snail. And Yellow Snail says, I thought the requirement for concurrent viewers was higher. And we will talk about it is higher for partner. I'll show you those requirements in a second. But because this is a 30-day period, you can see that I'm about to lose my first stream. It's about to roll off out of the 30 days. So that's why right now I'm doing these 4. I think I would have had to do today's stream by tomorrow or maybe the next day before I would have lost that first one. So these 3 bars at the end represent the last 3 days of streams I've done. And then today is number 4 of that, number 7 in the last month. So that should get me to my, this is partner, that's affiliate. That should get me to my stream on 7 different days requirement. Note that it's not 7 different streams, it's 7 different days. So I imagine if you did 2 streams in one day, that doesn't count. I have no problem hitting the 8 hours. If I do 7 days of streaming, they're probably gonna be an hour 15 average. And then the follower, I'm already there. The average viewership has to be over those whole hours. So you can't do any like low quality streams. You can't, fill up your 8 hours with something no one would watch, because at least 3 people need to be watching every hour of your stream. So those are the requirements for affiliate. And just real quick, let's look at the requirements for partner before we talk about what these what affiliate and partner even mean, because this may reference what Yellow Snail was talking about. For partner, which is an additional level on Twitch, you have to stream for 25 hours, which, unless this was my full-time job, I'm definitely not going to do that. You have to stream on 12 different days, which would be a very challenging number for me to hit. Although I guess it's only 5 more, but what is that? That's 3 times a week, which would be challenging for me. I should move my mic a little closer probably. And what is that last one? Average of 75 viewers. So yeah, that's a lot higher than affiliate. So I'm going to go to the chat real quick, and then we'll talk about what affiliate and partner even mean, why I want to become an affiliate, and if I even should. There's some reasons I may not want to do that. So let's see. Eric had to miss our trivia stream last night, but he sent me an email proving that he played it after the fact on VOD on YouTube or on Twitch. And he still got most of them right. He still did very well. He sent me that email. Let's see. World Merge is here. Good to see you. Antrax MZ Gaming is here. Good to see you. And Sanders934 says, well, you can't multi-stream if you're an affiliate. That's the big thing. And I'll talk about that in a moment. We'll look at the terms of service on Twitch. And I have some creative ideas for how you might be able to get around that. And I want to talk about that, see what you think, see what ideas you might have. But that's the big thing. If you become a Twitch affiliate, you can't do what I'm doing right now, which is stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch. I think I might also be on Facebook right now. I am, yeah. So I'm doing all of that with Restream. In fact, you're seeing my Restream chat on the screen right now. That's how I'm able to, and I kind of love that some of you can be watching on YouTube and commenting, but it's all mixed in together. And then Yellow Snail says, I believe you can multi-stream, but not games unless things have changed again. And this is where I'm confused, because I have heard conflicting things. Other Twitch, people, seasoned Twitch streamers have told me, oh no, you can restream you can multi-stream as an affiliate. And I feel like I even heard that directly from Twitch. Someone at Twitch told our company, it seems like apparently they told them that you can restream. So I don't know if that means this is something they don't enforce, but it's in the terms of service, or if it's something that recently changed and people just aren't up on the change. So I'd love any more feedback or knowledge any of you have on that subject. But we'll take a look at their terms of service. So let's go look at well, here, I'll take you through some of the things you get with Twitch affiliate and why I actually want to do it. So the main thing you get is monetization, which I could take it or leave it. I don't really care. But there's ads run on Twitch. You can make money off of them as an affiliate. You can't as just a regular account streamer. You can get affiliate revenue from subscribers. All of you that are following me on Twitch, you are, I suppose the terminology is you're my followers. You're not subscribers yet. Subscribers are a paid thing on Twitch, unlike YouTube. And I can't even turn that on unless I'm an affiliate. You can also do subscriber-only streams, which I don't think I'd want to do, but that's something I could do. And then the third way you make money on Twitch is through bits. So you earn bits as a viewer. You can spend those bits to do cool things in the chat, and then I get 1 penny per bit. So that's one way that I would get paid as an affiliate if I wanted to use those things, I suppose. You can also turn on channel points, which is interesting to me. It's one of Twitch's native features. The main one I want, though, is you get Twitch polls. And yesterday we did a bunch of polls in my filmmaking quiz show, but I wasn't using the native functionality. In fact, I'll just go to that right now. Let me see if I can. I'll see if I can pull up a quiz. Let me pull up my. Yeah, I'll just pull up a quiz that I did yesterday. Let's see, a question, and this should show up in the chat. Yeah, so it's in the chat. It's also on screen. You can answer this question if you want by just typing 1, 2, 3, or 4 into Twitch chat. But this is a chat bot that I'm running to pretty much get poll functionality, even though it's not available to me natively. So Twitch has their own poll functionality. This is something called poll mappy, or it's poll.ma.pe. You can install it and run it on Twitch if you want. But my understanding is that this is chat based, and then the native Twitch polls, which I really just want to play with, and I don't have it until I'm affiliate, that is not chat based, but I think it runs alongside the chat. So I could show results on screen. It wouldn't spam the chat like this. That's one thing I'm noticing about this. It's fun to use, but like if you have a lot of people answering, it would just spam your chat with numbers, and you wouldn't necessarily, you'd lose sight of some of the comments coming in. So let me close out this question, and in fact, I should tell you the real answer. So some of you guessed today, some of you guessed February 21st. Panasonic is announcing the GH6 on February 21st. But yeah, that's me using the poll mappy function. So I'd like to just be able to use the basic Twitch poll function. That's the main thing I want to play with, and it's only for Twitch affiliates. So that's one reason I want to turn on that functionality. And then what else does Twitch affiliate give you? It also gives you the ability to do reruns and premieres, and I believe you can upload videos, which it would be interesting to upload some of my live stream recap videos. Tell me if I got that wrong, but my understanding is I need to become an affiliate to do that. And then those are the primary features. Let me know if I missed any. But those are the things I'd like to play around with. I just want to be more knowledgeable about Twitch. So the idea of playing around with these features, having them would be great. That's why I want to become a Twitch affiliate. And yeah, Yellow Snail points out sub-only VODs. Yes, you can. Well, yeah, I guess you can do sub-only streams. I guess, yeah, maybe you can do sub-only VODs. I don't know. And then Matt Shiver says, if I can make affiliate, you absolutely can. Thank you, Matt. Good to see you here. In fact, let's go back to my status. Like I said, this is delayed a couple days, I think. And so right now I'm hitting my stream on 7 different days. This is number 7 in the last 30 days. I think maybe I've hit the hours mark, or either I need to do that in this stream. So I should be there. I guess after this stream, at some point over the next, I think it can take several days maybe. Let me know how long it took for all of you to get an email from Twitch. I should be getting an email that says, hey, you want to join affiliate? You got to agree to all these terms. And let's talk about the main term that's problematic for me, is that there's a live content exclusivity. And this is where some people have said, no, you can multi-stream as an affiliate, but it's written right here in the affiliate agreement that you cannot stream, you cannot do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And in fact, I have to wait even 24 hours, it says, to upload. Like, if I shot something live on Twitch and then wanted to put it on YouTube, I'm supposed to wait 24 hours after the stream to put it up. They want that 24-hour exclusivity period, which, yeah, would be a problem for me, because YouTube is where my audience is, and I'm slowly building an audience here on Twitch, but I'd like to continue to serve both platforms. So the only other thing I'm wondering, and we should dig through this live content clause here and see if we can find any loopholes. But here's a loophole I'm wondering, is like, what is content and what makes it exclusive? Like, I have 2 cameras here looking at me. Well, here's one camera. But what if I have 2 cameras right next to each other shooting exactly the same thing? Maybe I'll just adjust the ISO on this one a little bit. It's like this one's a different lens, but what if I shot it very similarly, framed it up about the same way, and what if this was my Twitch camera and this was my YouTube camera? Is that the same content? Are they different because it's 2 different cameras? Is this one different because it's a wider shot? Is there some way that I could run like 2 instances of OBS or something and stream exactly the same words and audio? I don't know. Let's try to dig through this terms of service. I'm curious what you think. Let's go to the chat. So Jer Rogue says, any friend of Unfocused in IA is a friend of mine. Oh, yeah. So Nalani's here, Unfocused in IA. Thank you. Good to see you. She says, hi, Jer. And Antrax MZ Gaming says, aren't you going to need a seventh day? Yeah, if we look at the my current... like I said, this is delayed, though. I'm pretty sure this is delayed. If we look at my time streamed, you could see that I did my normal weekly streams, 3 of them, and then came to this week and decided to do 4 in a row. So this represents the last 3, and then today should be my 7th one. So I think I'm hitting that 7th one requirement today. And specifically, I needed to do it by like today or tomorrow, I think, because you can see that January 16th, 17th one, or whenever that was, is about to fall off in a couple days here. YOLO Snail says, I don't know if it's the same as becoming a partner, but other streamers I watch have had their application denied despite meeting all the requirements. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. You hit the requirements and then I think you apply. So I suppose they still could say, we don't like you for some reason. And Nick says, Amsonic says, getting audio distortion very briefly. Sorry about that. Oh, like peaking. Maybe I should just turn me down a little bit. Tell me if that's better. Sorry about that. And then Nalani says, sub-only streams is a nice thing to do for those who sub, but I've noticed the viewership is much lower. Yeah, but I mean, if you did that every once in a while. Sub-only does allow non-subs to view for a couple minutes before Twitch boots them out. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a preview to get you to buy. That's cool. And I like that, like, it's essentially taking the Patreon model away from Patreon. They're doing their own paid content model. So Nalani thinks this is a good loophole, this idea of me doing 2 different cameras. I'm not sure, if you had 2 different mics or 2 different audio tracks to go with it. I mean, even that, is that transformative enough that it's exactly the same visuals, but different music in 2 different places or different overlays? I have to think that Twitch would say, no, it's the same thing. Let's finish up reading these comments, and then I want to look at that terms of service again and see if we can find those loopholes. World Merge says, if you have a picture of Mona Lisa and I crop it by 1 pixel, it's a different image. Yes, true. But the content is the same. Yeah. And I feel like that's where Twitch would take issue. Like, it's the same content, especially if you're talking about the same things. I mean, the other alternative would be I could do back-to-back streams they could be exactly the same topics. I could do 1 for Twitch, 1 for YouTube, and I just have to stream twice as long. That would not break their terms of service, I believe, but there would just be a lot more work for me. YOLO Snail says, in copyright terms, I believe they'd be unique works, so I guess it'd be the same. Like an NFT, they'd be completely different NFTs. Brett Welters here on Facebook says, I love the thought exercise, but I'm guessing the Twitch police would knock you off affiliate for being cute. Yeah, definitely. And then Adrian Rascon has a good question about these requirements. Do you have to keep streaming at least 7 times during the month? No. So this path to affiliate, my understanding is you have to hit all of them in a 30-day period, or at least the bottom 3 in a 30-day period. But once you get it, you're invited to apply, and then you're good. I don't think I have to keep up the 7-day-a-month schedule to maintain affiliate. Though you do have to maintain some different standards. I believe there's a certain requirement for how much you stream. Pretty much if you just are not leaving your account abandoned, I think you're good. But if you do just abandon your account, I think they can take affiliate away from you. And then Matt Shiver says, mic crackling, almost like a shorting sound. Ooh, that's not good. Let's unplug my audio real quick. And we'll check, I know you can still hear me right now, but let's check my audio properties and make sure I don't have anything weird going on in here. Matt Shiver says it was brief, but happened a couple times. Jer Rogue says affiliate means you got to pay taxes. Yeah, which I do already. I'm a freelancer who makes money off of video production, and I currently pay taxes on the money I make. And yeah, I imagine if you make over $600, I mean, in the US, the rule generally is if you make over $600 from a particular company, they're legally required to report that to the IRS and then send you a 1099 either 1099 MISC if it's royalties, or 1099 NEC non-employee compensation if it's compensation that's not royalties. Yeah, and Adrian Rascon says it was like a bit crusher, but it was just for a second. Weird. So Jer Rogue says, what's the best way to introduce Griffin Hammond to the fact that at some point I stopped saying useful things and devolved into an internet troll? Well, so far you're not there. And so far I'm loving the feedback you're giving me because it's all great. Like talking about taxes. But yeah, my other understanding about it being affiliate is that you have to, I see a lot of people talking about this on the Twitch Reddit, is like you have to get to $100 before they pay you out. And so some people, you know, if you have low viewership, it may take you a long time to get there. And World Merge says a video on taxes for freelancing would be cool. and Nalani says that Jer is a wholesome troll. Am I saying that right? Jer, oh, it's not Rogue, it's Jeroke. Tell me if I'm saying that right. Let's take a look at his terms of service again, because I want to see if we can dig into what the workaround could be. So let's see. Live content exclusivity. And this, to me, it looked like just about the only major restriction for becoming a Twitch affiliate. Let me know if I'm missing anything. I mean, it's the standard like terms of service stuff, like you agree to arbitration with Twitch if you have a problem with us. But generally, it all looked pretty boilerplate and like how payment works, except for this. This was like the one like we're asking you not to do something to me. So it says solely for any live audiovisual work you choose to provide for us as user content. So just live. I guess you could do, am I correct in understanding you can upload VOD directly if it's not a broadcast to Twitch, like you can YouTube, if you're an affiliate? I suppose, presumably I could upload the same content to both. But if I want to do live content, I'm supposed to stick with Twitch. Starting from the beginning of the initial broadcast of any such live Twitch content. But yeah, it's like, how do you define what is user content? What is live Twitch content? Is that one camera? Is that this camera, that camera? Doesn't matter. And continuing for a period of 24 hours following the end of that broadcast. So if this is a 24-hour broadcast, you still have to wait another 24 hours after the end of it before you can upload to YouTube. Such live content is exclusive to Twitch, even as to you. I don't know what that means. Even, I guess it's exclusive to me and to you. During the exclusivity period of any live Twitch content, you will not, nor permit or authorize someone else to broadcast, stream, distribute, exhibit, or otherwise make available such live Twitch content in any manner. Now, would that include a cut down? No, a cut down would not be live Twitch content. So I think that would be okay to upload something very quickly to YouTube. Notwithstanding the foregoing, you have the right to make any live Twitch content available during the exclusivity period solely via the Twitch services. Afterward, the license to such live Twitch content will become non-exclusive, and you can, then you can stream it somewhere else in full if you wanted. The initial broadcast means initial broadcasting, streaming, distribution, and other exhibition of live Twitch content via the internet. But yeah, I think this all comes down to, if you're going to work around it, it all comes down to defining what is live Twitch content, and is it the same if it's two different cameras, feeding two different pieces of software, coming in two different ways. I think you could definitely argue legally, no, they are distinct pieces of content. It's interesting that these two cameras plugged in the same way have slightly different delays. But yeah, I think to Brett's point, if you tried to work around the terms of service in that way, they're not going to rule in your favor. Twitch, I'm sure there's a clause in the terms of service that says like, and Twitch gets to do whatever they want. They can interpret these rules however they want. So why tempt fate here? So let's see what you're all saying. And then after this, I want to take a look at what you get for becoming a partner, which I don't think I'll reach, but we should talk about it. So I missed some old ones. Let's see. So Brett said some streamers do Twitch stream Monday, Reddit Tuesday, YouTube Wednesday, same topic or getting played, but they're unique works. Yeah, I mean, that does seem like the easiest way to get around this. I mean, yeah, I could just keep my lights turned on, turn off the Twitch stream, go do a YouTube stream, and then I've served 2 different audiences, but it's just a lot more work for me. But that is the obvious way to go around it. Or I may just have to get comfortable, at least during this period of me playing around with being a Twitch affiliate, like, doing a Twitch stream this week and then next week I do a YouTube stream or something. So I'm curious what you all think. And actually, I'm going to do a poll in a few minutes to ask you what you think I should do here. Unfocused NIA says, I did forget about the 24-hour clause in the terms of service. And, but then again, I'm sure people don't always follow that and they probably don't get in trouble. But then again, if I'm uploading it to YouTube as unlisted, does that count? Let's look at those terms of service again. I feel like it said you can't broadcast, stream, distribute, or exhibit. I suppose there's an argument, there's nothing stopping you from uploading. But the moment you show that unlisted link to one person, you are broadcasting. So, that would probably break the rules. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm decent at reading lawyerly content, I think. And then Jer Roque said, best advice I can give for you for Twitch is to have intrinsic motivation and try not to chase any goals. Goal chasing results in burnout. Yeah, I agree with that. And I see so many people on Reddit, in the subreddit about Twitch, complaining about not hitting affiliate or, chasing more viewership and failing and feeling down about it. And, a lot of times you see people in the comments just saying, well, if it's not fun, don't do it. Or like, be okay with the 3 people watching your stream. If it makes it more fun to play a game, then keep doing that. Don't feel like you have to have 1,000 or 1 million people watching you. And yeah, to your point, there's an argument that I shouldn't be looking to restream to both platforms. I should be doing something that's very intrinsic to Twitch and speaking directly to that audience. Though I do love right now that we can talk to multiple places. I love that Brett's talking to us on Facebook, and most of you are on Twitch here. Yeah, and then Jer Roque also says they probably won't care unless you bring in a lot of money to Twitch. See, Wookie is here on Twitch. Good to see you. And then YOLO Snail says, what if you stream it to YouTube and delay it before it goes to Twitch? By definition, it wouldn't be Twitch content. That's interesting. Like, could it go to YouTube first? Yeah, I don't know. And Jer Roque, confirms my earlier question about, I want to make sure I got this right. Yes, his understanding or her understanding or their understanding, sorry to gender you for no reason, is that you can't dual stream if you're an affiliate. Brett says, I listen to a podcast that mimics a stream, even though they've pre-recorded it and edited the video. They launch as a podcast and on YouTube a few days later to meet that exclusivity period. Yeah. Premieres Friday and then hits podcast and YouTube on Monday. So, Brett, you're saying they do this on Twitch and then they put it out on podcast platforms and YouTube later. Nalani says, now I've seen folks start streams on TikTok at the same time as their Twitch stream to bring over to people to Twitch. And then they stop the TikTok stream and focus on the Twitch stream. Does that count as multicasting? I mean, it sounds like it does. I think if there's any overlap at all, you'd be breaking the terms of service. But like all things that you break, whether it's like uploading copyrighted music to YouTube has kind of figured out a workaround of like, well, we can give some money to the copyright holder and maybe we don't care that like you're technically breaking copyright, but we're going to allow it. If you're not pissing off Twitch, why would they come in and shut you down? So if you're using TikTok to bring traffic over to Twitch, do they want to shut that down? Especially if you are then closing off that feed and then going exclusively to Twitch? I don't know. I mean, all of this stuff there's a gray area between what do they write in a terms of service and what do they actually enforce? And on top of that, what do they even care about? Would they ever enforce it? So, I mean, there's an argument I could keep restreaming. I don't think I should. I'm a rule follower if I become an affiliate. And then YOLO Snail says, is that limiting the money is the limited money you get from Twitch worth it though? No. And I think like that's not why I would become a Twitch affiliate. Like I said, the main thing I'm curious about is just playing with the functionality. Like I want to play with channel points and play with Twitch polls and be able to upload VOD videos. I want to have all those functionality, and I can only get it if I agree to be a Twitch affiliate. Crash Landon is wondering if Nick and I would ever do our podcast on Twitch. I think potentially, yeah. This is all like practice to get comfortable with this and figure out the technology. And if there's a way we could do it live, that'd be fun. Or even just to do some episodes live would be fun. Aaron Mull's on YouTube and says, I came in late. Is there a reason you'd want to push for Twitch affiliate when you already have lots of features unlocked for YouTube streaming? I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's only because I want to be smarter about Twitch. It's not that I want to go all in on Twitch and abandon YouTube for the foreseeable future. I just want to be able to say I know how Twitch polls work because I've personally used them. So maybe there's an argument that I should become a Twitch affiliate, play with all these things, become an expert, and then I know how to use them. And then I actually I cancel my Twitch affiliate status so that I can go back to restreaming, because YouTube is where most of you watch. And I don't want to give that up if I don't have to. And that's just me as a uniquely for me as a content creator, is that I have a big audience on YouTube and I don't have a big audience on Twitch. Antrex MZ Gaming says the channel points are cool. Yeah, I want to play with those. And Adrian Rascon says maybe Nick's sense of humor is too dark to do the podcast live. Nick, are you here? Are you hearing this right now? And Yellow Snail says if you're not worried about the money, then just break the terms of service. What's the worst thing they do? Kick you out? Yeah, maybe. And Antrex Gaming says, wouldn't it be cool if YouTube had channel points? Matt loves the custom emotes on Twitch. Hankomatic says, please stop streaming. You have so much work to do. I'm sorry that I've done 4 days in a row of streams. I'm just keeping you away from your work. And Aaron Mull agrees that there's nothing wrong with me trying to learn this new platform. Yeah, I mean, this is really like the company I work for, The Recount, is getting into Twitch. And I want to be an expert on Twitch if I can. I mean, I'll never be as expert as other people are, but I want to understand the platform natively. Nalani says there's lots of folks who do the Twitch affiliate for a bit and then cancel it. Yeah. And the custom emotes are fun. So I want to real quick talk about what partner is, the additional level above that. And then we'll do a poll here to... Nick's going to go run and do some editing. Good to see you, Nick. And then we'll do a poll to ask what you think I should do in terms of how to deal with becoming a Twitch affiliate. So let me pull up the partner requirements. Like I said, these requirements are a lot higher than affiliate and probably not attainable for me unless I really wanted to go all in on being a streamer. I'd have to quit my day job probably, because I'd have to stream 25 hours a month, which is a lot higher than the 8 that I'm achieving right now. I'd have to stream on 12 different days, which would be 3 times a week, too much for me. And I'd have to get a lot more viewers. Right now I have almost 75 viewers, so I'd have to get 100% of my viewership. Followers is what I have. I think I have like 70 something followers at the moment. But if you hit this, you actually get fewer things than affiliate. Affiliate unlocks a lot of things for you. The things that partner gets you is, and this was something I didn't quite understand, you get VOD storage for 60 days versus the 14 days on affiliate. Now I look at my account, it's not even affiliate. I'm supposed to get 14 days of VOD storage, and it's showing my oldest stream is like a month ago. So I'm wondering, is that something they can start deleting things, or am I misunderstanding what a VOD is? Let me know in the comments what you think. Because right now I have videos that are older than 14 days and they haven't been deleted. But Twitch is saying if you become partner, then you get 60 days of VOD storage. You can delay your stream up to 15 minutes. Not sure why I would need that. I guess, I don't know. But you can do that on partner. You get the verified channel badge, which I'm guessing you don't get any sort of visual indicator, or do you for affiliate? And then stream team creation on partner. You get access to the self-service emote tool, and you get priority partner support. So these sound interesting, but they're not like game changers to me in the way that a lot of the features for Twitch affiliate are just like basic site functionality that would be cool to have. And partner is more like, well, if you're going to be up there anyway, we might as well give you some priority partner support. Yeah, Unfocused NIA says no visual indicator for affiliate. Yeah, I didn't think so. And that the VODs do disappear. So maybe I just need to hit more VODs. I guess that's good to know. I didn't realize that until I read this. I was like, oh, these will be here forever. I checked that box in my settings to save VODs, but now I know they won't. And even if you are a Twitch partner, you don't get to save your videos forever. You get to save them for 60 days. And Twitch support, even for partners, is awful from what I hear. Oh no. It's like a lot of new and growing companies. Like they maybe don't have enough people to help. So let's do this poll. Like I said, I want to unlock Twitch poll functionality. So maybe the next time I do this, I'll have it if I become a partner or a affiliate after this stream. But let's we'll do what I can do, which is this chatbot workaround. And yeah, Nalani says you can download them after the stream, and that's a common way to hold on to them. So let me pull up my poll here. Let's see. Oh, the question is, did I remember to save it? I did. Here it is. Okay. So we're using this poll mappy poll bot, which has thrown the question into the chat, and it's also showing the results on screen. So if you were me, what would you do? Should I become a Twitch affiliate? Then I'd just have to stream on both platforms separately, maybe back to back, maybe every other week. You know, should I embrace the Twitch affiliate, but then follow the rules and stream separately? Or two, should I try out affiliate features like Twitch poll, channel points, learn all about them, get comfortable with them, and then go, no, I need to go back to restreaming and just cancel my affiliate? Should I just never sign up in the first place? Screw Twitch affiliate status. You definitely don't need it. Or should I, try to come up with some interesting way to comply fully legally within the terms. I'd love to know what you think. So we're seeing people answer in the chat. Everyone who's answering on Twitch is populating the little quiz here. If you're answering on YouTube, I still see you. I see that Vidor thinks I should never sign up with Twitch affiliate, which makes sense. You're on YouTube right now. You want me to stick to YouTube. I love it. Nalani says this is a tough one. But she ultimately went with one, that I should do it and just work with both platforms separately. Crash Landed says option 5, we will follow where you stream. Hey, that's really nice. Thank you for letting me know that you're not going to punish me if I do this. But yeah, I mean, let's. I think I'm there. Let's look at how long this stream has gone. This stream is 38 minutes. So if I'm not going to hit partner, but if we recognize that this data here is delayed by a day or two, and I'll even refresh it on my end and see if it's still. Oh yeah, I can't update it here on the screen because this is just a screenshot from earlier. But it's now saying I have 69 followers as of yesterday. I think it's actually above that now. It does say that I've already hit the 8-hour streaming hours required. In fact, I was at 8.94 as of yesterday. So now we're up above 9. We're approaching 10 hours. Yesterday I hit 6, so this should be 7. So right now I think we've done all 4. I think you've been here with me right now as we hit the 4th requirement for affiliate. I'm above the follower requirement. I've hit the streaming hours. This is 7 right now, day 7, and we were already above the 3-hour or the 3-viewer requirement. And the great thing about averages is, like, once you get above 3, it'd be hard to go back down below 3 because you can't ever go below 0. Like even having 0, like at this point, I'd have to stream almost another 8 hours with no one watching to bring my nearly 6. Actually, my viewership was pretty good yesterday. So my current number, the Twitch is saying, is that I'm at an average of 8 for the whole month. So I'd have to stream for like 10, 12 more hours with no one watching to bring that average back below 3. So I think we've done it, everyone. Thank you for coming on this journey of 4 days in a row of streaming so I could finally hit that requirement. And I guess I'll get that email. I want to know, for any of you who are Twitch affiliates already, like you, Matt, if you're still there. Matt says, I feel used. Matt, like, do you remember how long it took you to get your email? Or Nalani, do you recall the wait time? Now that I've done it, is it going to be in 15 minutes or is it going to be in 5 days? And then do you just sign up and you just instantly have those features? That's what I need to know next. Now that I'm almost in this exclusive club. Also, for any of you who watched my stream yesterday, the game show, you know that I built this little wooden light fixture so that I could put all my Aperture B7C bulbs on there. Let me pull up the Sidus Link app. I can change these colors. But I wanted to show you a different orientation today. Yesterday, I had this thing horizontally across my screen, and this is kind of like how I designed it to be used, as I imagine it being used vertically. I actually love that, like, the oak or whatever this wood is that I just found in my garage, this is leftover from the previous owner. I love that it pretty much matches that cabinet back there, or that maybe there's a way for me to like integrate them. I mean, it almost looks like it's integrated right now just because of the color. But let's see, I can pull up different quick shots. Here's some colors to match the company I work for, Recount. Here's, this is all orange. But yesterday I was doing like game show colors. I was like, red for you got all the questions wrong, or green, you got them right. It does kind of look like a traffic light right now. Someone mentioned that in yesterday's chat. And then I tried to match my my streaming colors here. I realized I've been forgetting to show you my little logo in the corner. So Eric says, nice, you made it. Crash Landon says it was 7 days waiting for that email. Nalani says, I got my email a few hours after my stream that I reached affiliate. Nice, that's cool. Matt Shivers says, not long after, but I don't remember exactly, maybe a day or so. Crash says it took 7 days for the application to be approved. So maybe I'll get the email later today. I'll click sure, let's do it, because I think that's what you all said. Let's look at my quiz. Let's close the quiz and it will... Well, it's a tie between, yeah, but I think everyone's saying generally you should do it and either figure out how to creatively comply, or I guess the other way to creatively comply is to just stream separately for the two platforms. Eric says you should get more bulbs and make a second one to put on the opposite side. Yeah, do 2 of these. In fact, I love this lens, this 12mm lens. It kind of exaggerates distance. Like, this thing's actually relatively big, but when I put it way back there, it looks kind of small in the frame. But it's, I mean, these bulbs are actually pretty big. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to build something rigid that I could like place in the background somewhere. I mean, right now it's on a stand. In fact, for those of you who haven't seen it, let me, maybe I can cut to this camera and I can actually just take that camera over there. See if this will work without breaking all my cables. Let me unplug the USB. Oh, I'm really like tethered here with, I got Velcro going on. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see how long this HDMI cable is. I think it's long enough. Okay. Yeah, so this is, I have like this little, it's called like a baby pin adapter, and it's going into this kind of like ball socket thing onto a light stand. And all the wiring is back here, so I'm kind of like, the orientation that I have back there is to hide all the wires in the background and all that. But it has the baby pin on both ends, so I can mount it with 2 light stands horizontally, or I can mount it vertically, and it's kind of hiding the light stand itself, depending on, you know, if I didn't show the feet, there's probably a way for me to like completely hide the light stand, which could be interesting. Or I could just like lay it on the ground. It could like go in that corner. I could I'm not going to attach it to this cabinet, but I could do something like that. Matt says he hasn't streamed in months and is still apparently an affiliate. Yeah, I bet you'd have to go like a year. I bet you'd have to go a long time. Or again, like, why would they enforce anything? When are they going to get around to it if it's not a problem? So maybe you'll just stay an affiliate forever, even if you haven't streamed. Matt, what were you streaming, and why are you not streaming now? Also, I should mention for I guess I don't know exactly when my next stream will be. It'll probably be next Friday or Saturday. It'll probably be sometime around the weekend. This weekend, the new game Horizon Forbidden West comes out, and I've only ever done one Twitch game stream. I did Ghost of Tsushima on Friday, and I'd like to do another one coming up. So as soon as I get that game, I think it's, they're shipping it to me launch date, which is Friday. I'd like to play through that for the first time. So if you want to join me for some robot dinosaurs, hunting robot dinosaurs in the wilderness, Horizon Zero Dawn was a really fun game, and Horizon Forbidden West is the second in the series coming out this weekend. Yeah, Nalani says, that is a large light back there. Aaron Mull says, I expect you'd have way more space not being in NYC. You enjoying having dedicated office streaming space. Yeah, this is nice. It's like, the size of this little office here is probably like the size of the bedrooms we had in New York. We had a 2-bedroom apartment, which was expensive, and we had an office that was about this size that I worked in. And then when Peter was born, it became his bedroom, and so then I didn't have an office anymore. I had the living room. But now it's nice to live in a house with enough space for us and a space for an office. And then we have a little movie area right over here, which if you ever watched any of my like home renovation episodes of the podcast, maybe you've seen that. I can show you real quick what this room looks like on this camera. Well, and right here I'm using my 8 to 18 millimeter lens, so it's very exaggeratedly large. You can tell when I pan around like how much edge distortion there is. But yeah, we got projector screen over there. That's our only TV in the house. But this was like an old, ugly space in this house when we bought it, and we renovated this room. This was the only major renovation we did in this house, was to make this nice room to hang out in, kind of a second living room, and then give me some space to work in. Matt says he was streaming playing video games. Then I got hooked up playing occasionally with a streamer friend on her show, and it was a lot less work for me. That's nice. I want to know, how do people primarily put themselves in other people's streams? Are people using any native Twitch functionality, or are people using like Discord video chat, or like Zoom, or what is the preferred way? Like if I was going to do the podcast with Nick on Twitch, I know that I could do it through Zoom. I could screen capture Zoom, bring him in, steal the Zoom application audio, bring that into OBS. We could do it that way. But lots of people are saying Discord. And Antrex VNZ Gaming says Video Ninja, which I've never heard of. And Zoom is the other one, Crash Landon says. Yeah, it's interesting to me. That was kind of like the first surprise for me learning about Twitch. I was surprised there wasn't like a native Twitch functionality to do exactly that, because it's so common to do multi-Twitch streamer streams. But yeah, Discord generally, says Crash Landon. Crash Landon also loves the 18 lens. Yeah, this lens is so much fun. I love this lens for it's not great for a portrait necessarily, because it's very exaggerated. But I love traveling with this lens because it's a great time-lapse lens. It's great for shooting building exteriors. I love getting ultra wide, and actually it zooms in to 18 is a pretty decent like portrait distance. So if I needed one lens, this is the lens to get everything you would need on a just walking around a new city or something. You can get some cool stuff with this. And Matt was saying he was just a voice on her stream. And if you don't know Matt Shivers, he's an excellent voiceover artist. So if you need a voiceover artist, you should check him out. And it makes sense that he would just be a voice on the stream. That does sound like it'd be fun and easy. Yeah, you don't have to like do your makeup or you just show up on the mic. Nalani says also PS4 share link being used. Yeah. And Trek says I would love Video Ninja, so I got to check that out. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm going to write that down right now. I'm going to write it down on top of. I'm not even going to type it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it on top of my wiring diagram for this light behind me. I had a moment where I was like, "Do I remember how to wire something in parallel?" And I was like, "This makes sense, right?" So like, let me write down Video Ninja. Thank you for the suggestion. And that's what I'm loving about Twitch the most right now is just it's been a really fun place to like try out some new ideas, ask questions of you, and get some great instant feedback that's very useful and actionable. Aaron Mull on YouTube says I rented the 24 for my newest dock and really didn't use it much. The 18 sounds way more useful. Which lens is that? Oh, A24. I guess it could be a different manufacturer. I'm used to all the native Lumix stuff, so I don't know unless you're talking about the 25 millimeter. Matt Shiver says I'll Venmo you your $50 for the plug. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, we agreed in advance that I would plug Matt Shivers VO. Actually, Matt, where can people find your work? Where's the best place to look for you? I suppose you can click on his username and you'll learn more. But I think he has a website. Probably Matt. I'm not going to say it yet because you'll correct me, but I can guess what it probably is. Or just Google. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's shiversmedia.com, or just Google Matt Shivers. Sony has a 10 to 18 millimeter, according to Aaron Mull, that would be closest to the Panasonic. I also just love the form factor of this 8 to 18. I guess it kind of reminds me of like Canon has there's a Tokina 11 to 18 that I've used and really liked, and it's actually I suppose that's even wider than this because I almost feel like that might be a full frame lens. I think it is, and I think I used it with a speed booster. So 11 is probably more like 6 millimeters or something. I think it may have been, although I can't remember which speed booster I was using. It might not have been like a perfect 2x speed booster or a full frame speed booster. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a full frame lens. Maybe it was just like a slightly larger Canon sensor lens. Matt says he needs to update his website. And Eric says, in terms of equivalency, a Sony 6 to 35 millimeter is equal to the 8 to 18. Also, there's that really popular, which one am I thinking of? I can't even remember the brand name right now. Sigma. Doesn't Sigma have like an 18 to 35 that people love? But I've always been happy. Years ago, I used some speed boosters, but generally I've found, it's just one more piece of glass to make the camera a little bit heavier. I do, not to be like a shill for Panasonic, but I do like using their native glass because it's small. I'm not putting a big full frame lens on my tiny sensor. It doesn't take up too much room in the bag. I can fit this in a pocket inside my backpack without taking the lens off. All those little things I enjoy using the, and I'm also lucky that Panasonic has given me some of these lenses. Nick is still here and says, I've been watching chess on Twitch. Nick, are you back? Didn't you have to go earlier? You said you had to edit. Or maybe you were making fun of me. Ultra nerdy, but shockingly fun to watch chess. I mean, that's kind of the amazing thing about Twitch to me is just, I mean, obviously you all get this because you're here, that games are just so compelling to watch. Like I could just shut up right now and just start playing a game silently and my viewership would probably go up. Because it's always compelling to watch someone problem solve. And so yeah, even chess, why not? And Nalani says, it's amazing how popular chess is on Twitch. And that'd be fun to like pull out some, always like retro stuff is fun. It'd be fun to pull out like if I had, I don't even think I have any retro gaming systems left. I think long ago I got rid of my Nintendo 64 and I never held on to like my Sega Genesis or NES. Those were gone with my childhood. Matt Shiver says I am a shill for Panasonic. And Yellow Snail got a Canon EOS M. That's a full frame, right? For super cheap on Marketplace just to mess around. The upside of going Canon is the lenses are everywhere and pretty cheapish. Yeah. And lenses, if you didn't realize this, lenses are such a good store of value. They should be currency. Used lenses, I don't know, like obviously they keep making more, but like it seemed, in my experience has always been a used lens, I can buy it on eBay and then I can sell it 5 years later for the same amount. So, I mean, maybe I'm losing money to inflation, but like you can practically rent lenses for free by just buying a used lens and then selling it later. And to your point, Yellow Snail, there's lots of Canon glass out there that you can buy. And maybe that's been my experience is when I'm buying Canon glass, like vintage Canon glass, it definitely holds its value really well. So you should do it if you need some new glass. Also, like the cameras always get updated, you know, like we mentioned, Panasonic's coming out with the GH6. They're launching it next week, so I'll have to do a stream for that. But, you know, the cameras go down in value because they keep coming out with new ones. There's new features on the cameras. The lenses, keep using them. They still work great. They don't lose their quality just because they're older. Nalani says, but we do love chatting with you. I know you'd all jump to a chess stream given the opportunity, but I appreciate you saying that you like talking with me. But she's chiding me for getting rid of the N64. How dare you? Matt Shivers still has an Atari 2600 and an 8-bit NES. And Aaron Mull asks the important question: did you have early access to the GH6? No. And I'm not lying to you. I didn't sign an NDA to say that I can't tell you that I don't have the GH6. I just don't have the GH6. They didn't give it to me. As I mentioned on yesterday's stream, every time they come out with new cameras, sometimes they involve me, sometimes they don't. And it seems to be kind of like whether the feature set of the camera matches my shooting style and personality. And the GH5, I was the global brand ambassador for that camera. Maybe the GH6 has something that, you know, makes it like something I'm not great at. Like I'm not experienced with HDR. So for all I know, maybe it's like a great HDR camera and they wanted someone else who could showcase that functionality. I should not speculate because you're going to assume that the things I'm saying are the real features. I actually know very little about the GH6, which is why I'm excited about the live stream next week. Or yeah, I think they're doing a live stream on the 21st, which I was thinking about. Tell me if this would be fun. I was thinking about doing a simulcast stream with it. Like you could watch it in a box next to me and I could talk about it as we go. That could be fun to do on Twitch. Lots of great chat today. Thanks everyone for showing up. The EOS M was their first mirrorless camera. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I had that camera briefly. B&H gifted it to me as part of this like holiday gift exchange. Crash Landed says OpenEMU is a great Mac emulator to play classic games. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna write that down. Thanks for the suggestion. I mean, that was one of like, this would have been a fun thing to stream years ago. Is I always had a bunch of nostalgia as a kid or as an adult for Super Nintendo, which I never got to play as a kid. I saw it when I went over to people's houses. I saw like riding Yoshi and I was like, that looks so cool. And I never really got to do it because I didn't have it. And so I think when I was in college or maybe a little bit out of college, I still have it. I have a little USB knockoff SNES controller and I played through Super Mario for the first time. And it was so much fun. That's the kind of thing that'd be fun. I guess because I have that controller, I should do more. Like, you should tell me in the chat what are like the SNES games that I really missed out on as a kid that I should be playing now, and I'll use OpenEMU to play them. Though, what is the legality of emulated games? Like, didn't Nintendo just crack down on some emulator person? Aaron says, I can't believe that Panasonic didn't send you the review unit of the GH6. You're the Panasonic guy. Yeah. No, but like, you know, I was actually shooting something for Panasonic recently. It's not like an exciting product launch video, but it was like a behind the scenes video about a Lumix photographer. So I still am doing work with Panasonic. I still have a good relationship with them. Like I said, it may have just been one, I'm sure there's a pretty good reason that I am not the filmmaker to show off the capabilities of the GH6. Also, you'd get bored if they worked with me every time. Well, maybe you wouldn't. You're my friends, but other people would get bored of me. Eric says they involved you on the GH5, GH5 Mark II, that's true, and the S1, but not the GH5S, that's right, and not the S1H. Yeah. So yeah, there have been plenty of cameras in that family that were not the right fit for me. And yeah, not the S5 also. Hankomatic says, yes, I should simulcast on the 21st. So I think that's on February 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. What day is that? Is that a week from today? Yeah, that's Monday night. So yeah, I'll do that next Monday night. That'll be fun. I think I'm around. Oh, I may be traveling. Maybe I'll have to do it from New York. That's actually even more fun. Wait, if I'm going to be in New York, I should just go to the Panasonic office in Newark. Actually, that may not be where it is. Maybe they're doing it from Japan in Osaka, where the Panasonic headquarters is. I need to get the details on this. I might actually be around. Okay, maybe I can go to it. Let's see. Vidor on YouTube says, how long do you think it'll take for the 4K to arrive at streaming? Yeah, that's interesting. Right now I have a pretty good bit rate here. I mean, I have gigabit internet. Let's see. I don't think I can click my settings while I'm streaming. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it'll let me. I'm afraid to, though. I'm not going to do it. But I'm assuming, I don't know, can OBS support 4K? And I guess the real question is, can Twitch or YouTube support it? I don't know. That seems like something I should know the answer to, and I just don't. This is why I'm playing with this stuff. Nalani says, yeah, just go there. Just crash the party. Yeah, Eric says, isn't Panasonic in Newark? Yes, Newark, New Jersey. So their headquarters for North America is Newark, New Jersey, but their global headquarters is in Osaka, Japan, which I've visited there. I went to Japan years ago for a corporate project, different client, but I was like, if I'm here in Japan for the first time, I need to go visit Panasonic. And they were very kind and welcoming to both me and Amy. Amy, who was pregnant at the time with our son. So yeah, now we know that my next two streams will be Horizon Forbidden West sometime this weekend, maybe Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday, maybe multiple streams. We'll see. And then I got to do the Monday night stream about the Panasonic GH6. And so I have a week to really learn about this camera. I really don't know much about it. I'm assuming it'll have like the incremental updates we expect, but I wonder what the like surprising updates could be. And let me know in the comments right now if there's things you really hope it has. Well, I think I think we've exhausted the Twitch partner and affiliate chat or conversation. If you joined me late, you know that this stream is the one that got me to becoming becoming eligible to become an affiliate. Let's check my email right now and make sure I haven't already gotten. That'd be crazy if it was like right in the middle of the stream they email you to let you know. Nope, still nothing. But presumably I'll get the invitation, and we did a poll. We learned that you want me to join the affiliate program and figure it out, and we'll see. And Vidor's wondering if I should bring my Hollyland wireless, or am I missing part of your question? Like bring that to Newark? Let's see if there's any. There's nothing else on my agenda for this episode that I forgot to do. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I think we did it. I'm very happy that you all joined me today, and I'm very happy that you helped me hit the requirement for Twitch affiliate, and I'm excited to be doing more of this. This has been fun to learn this platform, and you should also follow the Recount on Twitch, which is where I work, and we're going to be doing more there, and I'm going to be playing in that space a little bit. May or may not be on camera at any point. We'll see, but if you're interested in news, there's not a lot of news brands on Twitch, so check out the Recount on Twitch. And in the future, I'll be sure to raid into some of their streams that may appeal to you as a filmmaking audience. And Vidor says, thank you. We're all learning. And that, yes, I should use the Hollyland Cosmo C1, my HDMI transmitter. I should use that on my next stream. It is fun to walk around. Today I was trying to walk around with the HDMI cable. This is like a 12-foot cable. It worked, but it would be fun to plug in that thing. Oh, and thank you, Nalani, for putting in the Recounts URL in the chat, as did Matt Shivers. Thank you very much. And Crash Landed says, thank you for teaching us how to take a screenshot on Mac. I think that's still my most popular YouTube video. It is not filmmaking related. I tried to make it in kind of a filmmaking way, but it's got to be 10, 12 years old. And I think it has 2 million views or something. Well, I think, let's see, we're just over an hour. I think that's all I have time for today. So like I said, stay tuned for next week. I'll do some Horizon Forbidden West, and then we'll talk about the GH6 on Monday night when they launch it. So thank you for joining me. And I guess next step, Twitch affiliate. Thank you for getting me there, everyone. I really appreciate your help. Talk to you later.